Today is a special day, and it's a special day because we celebrate our unsung heroes who left us. It's a special day because the people behind all this success in conservation are the people in uniform. And I want to say, I salute you on behalf of government and the people of Kenya. Today is a special day because without the rangers across the world, the rangers beyond KWS, and the rangers, even the people who are honorary and the people who have passion, who have committed themselves in conservation. This is a natural capital for this nation, and we are custodian on behalf of the world. And Kenya has been a pioneer in defending and protecting all this biodiversity. And we are known for protecting the iconic species, which are many, not only one. But I can tell you, despite all the challenges the world is facing, institutions are facing, but I think Kenya has put conservation as number one, and Kenya is well known as the champion of conservation globally. On this juncture, I want to thank Director General, you and the entire team, Kenya Wildlife Service. I think all the Kenya Wildlife Service here should stand up and we recognize you. Tuwapigie makofi hawa waungwana tafadhalini. I always said, as much as sometimes you say they have many issues, but the passion these people have, they actually inducted me to have the same passion, Madam PS, on conservation. It's these people in green uniform. Thank you very much, and I salute you all. Be seated. But also, we want to appreciate the ones who have left us. There are almost 100 of them who have left us in the last many years. We salute you all. We had always a ceremony on the 16th of December that we celebrate those heroes who left us. But we decided it's not about the people who just left. It's the people who also take the future with them. And that's why we merged these two events. So we salute and we appreciate the people who have left us, but also the people who are continuing with the struggle. And this is a calling, as the clergy mentioned, is either the clay or the potter. And I think it is a commitment and a passion that we have all developed to make sure this very important asset is protected and cherished. Not for ourselves, it's for society and the bigger society across the world. Mine again, I want to salute you for all the good job that you have done. In the last 5 years, it's not been easy. I know where its challenges with poaching, and you know how strict I have been. You guys, you are worried even to be allocated a duty to the anti-poaching program. You fear those responsibilities because that responsibility, it is dangerous. And I appreciate some of you took it and they've achieved. I want also to recognize and thank and appreciate our security team within KWS. I think Nancy and your team, I think the security team of KWS should all stand up. Where are they? Yes, from investigation to security, all of you, for the intelligence gathering and a wonderful job you have done. Before we used to have hundreds of elephants being poached. Today we can stop quite a bit. We have recovered so far in our bunkers almost 84,000 kilos of ivory because of these good people. Let's give them a clap as well. So all that is a collaborative effort, teamwork. And again, once again, I recognize Director General, Brigadier, for your leadership. You and your management, maybe they can stand, the management team. Can you all there stand, all the directors, ADs? ADs, all of them are here, stand. All these are in charge of different regions. There are 8 of them. And the headquarters managers, directors, I think we want to salute you for a great job that you have coordinated. You and your rangers on the ground, and your wardens on the ground who have done a great job so that we can be able to celebrate today, and we celebrate that poaching has been tamed and all other challenges, being climate change or bushmeat or human-wildlife conflict, you'll be ready to face those challenges and overcome them. Thank you very much. Also, I'm proud that in these 5 years, we have achieved quite a bit. We have managed to do many things, infrastructured improvement in our parks. I know COVID disrupted our revenue, but I believe with the new digital payment system, which is going to be launched very soon, all park entries will be now on digital. And then we'll be able to actually stop any pilferage on the gates and get enough revenue. I believe if this system is in place, we can raise up to 7 billion Kenya shillings from revenues of all our parks. And now with the campaign of Zuru na KWS, I think people know KWS exists and it has products to offer. That is what I'm proud of. Because you can see Ranger Mbogo here. Where are you? Stand up. Give a big clap for this young man. And your team, can they stand up also so we can recognize them? Mtaka kusimama? Unavaa kofia, eh? Haya. You know, I follow it in TikTok. And I look at this young man, I say, hey, sasa tumeacha bunduki ya pori na tumekuja kwa dance. But I want to say congratulations, you're promoting KWS, you're promoting conservation in a different form, and Brigadier, huyu jamaa mumpromote. Hii group lazima ipate promotion kabla sijatoka tafadhali. Brigadier amepiga salute, inaonekana imekubalika. Good. Congratulations, thank you. So yes, everybody plays a role, including our band. And the band, can you stand up again? I want to recognize you. Pongezi. Mulikuwa mkiishi hapa kwa kichaka, sio? Tukawahamisha huko jijini, sio? Si mmefurahi? Na nimesema Brigadier, nunua vifaa. Watu ile ngoma isiharibike. Hiyo ngoma iwe thabiti mara moja. Sawa? Asante sana. So ladies and gentlemen, it is bravery beyond expectation. I want to recognize all the conservancies. Dixon, you and your team, you should stand up. And we recognize whoever here comes from the conservancies, rangers from conservancies. The World Rangers Day is not about KWS Rangers. It's conservancies across the country. That is a buffer zone for parks. When you are in need during COVID, the government came and bailed you out of 1 billion Kenya shillings in terms of salaries. That shows how committed President Uhuru Kenyatta is to the people of Kenya, but also to conservation. So mine is to thank President Uhuru Kenyatta for accepting to pay salaries for all the rangers in the country across the board with no favorism, so that we can be able to support conservation and safeguard our national heritage. Thank you very much, Dixon, and your team. I want also to thank and appreciate what the government has given, over 2.5 billion shillings to pay for scouts, wildlife scouts, all of them, 5,500 scouts. We managed to pay their salaries. It's supposed to end today, but we worked very closely. Madam PS, I want to say thank you very much. She has also been instrumental. DG, you have been also very instrumental. And my final call to Treasury, that has been extended to February 2023. At least those scouts will be in to serve our nation. This is to safeguard our national heritage as well. But also all the NGOs and all the people who are supporting conservation. Are they here? Stand up. But I want to recognize our own Board of Trustees, Madam Sheldrick. Angela, please stand up. We want to recognize you. Congratulations and congratulations, Madam Angela Sheldrick. Now she's a new Board of Trustees of Kenya Wildlife Service, and we believe you'll give us new life into how do we think about conservation. And these people are good people, I can tell you. They'll work with all of you, all conservationists in the country's NGOs and donors, so that we can be able to move forward and change what are the challenges to opportunities. So mine is to say thank you to all rangers, thank you to all the players in conservation, and one important player as well, because conservation is based on science. I want to recognize Dr. Patrick Ochieng, Dr. Patrick Omondi, who is the CEO of the Wildlife Research and Training Institute. You and your team, are your team here? Okay, the WRTI are here. They're not many, but I know while you're having your strategic plan on Thursday, these Black Diamond dancers here were poached by the DG to come and perform here. But I thought you were supposed to be leading us here to perform, and you sat down there without performing. So, but Dr. Patrick Omondi, we are counting on you. You are the new kid on the block. But science is important in conservation, and we are going to count on you. Research, papers. Again, what are the strategies to combat the new challenges? Climate change is our biggest enemy. Human-wildlife conflict is a big issue that we need to address. And the issue of wildlife economy. How do we make sure that our communities benefit from wildlife? So thank you very much, Dr. Omondi and your team. So yes, I want to recognize also Professor Musyoki. He was a man wearing uniform. Now he's a man wearing a hat of a chef. Next time you should cook for us, Professor. Kenya Utalii College, I'm happy. I've seen the reforms on there. So thank you, Professor. I know you are mainly a teacher in Japanese language, but at least now the Irio and Ugali will be changed now in a different format. Thank you very much. I want to recognize also Madam Betty Radia, Kenya Tourism Board and Magical Kenya. Thank you very much for promoting Kenya. And she has been working with us for the last almost 6 years. So we've done our best, our bit, and your bit as well. I know Your Excellency, she knows what I'm talking about. So thank you very much, Magical Kenya, for promoting and developing product, because the primary products of Kenya's tourism is wildlife. That's why the synergies between Magical Kenya and Kenya Tourism Board is important, so that you can be able to coordinate it well. Thank you very much. All the other CEOs who are here, are they here? Who is here? Stand up, please. Kenya Forest Research Institute, thank you very much. This is important again. It's science. Thank you very much. This is important. And also today is World Rangers Day. It's not only wildlife rangers, even forest rangers are there. I know my friend C.S. Tobiko is on the other side officiating with Julius Kamau on the other side. Thank you very much. Stephen Kinyanjui, is he here? He's not here. This is a Tourism Promotion Fund. And I can tell you, Bwana Gitao is a commandant in this place, and I've seen the good work, and we climbed with him Mount Kenya with Brigadier, and he was 2 hours ahead of us. And we were crawling up the mountain to summit. But I can tell you he's done a great job, and we want to announce today we are allocating 300 million Kenya shillings to this institution to build a boot camp. That boot camp will be for people who are not rangers. These are private citizens who want to commit themselves to conservation, and not necessarily for a full time. And also to attract international gap year students to come here and train in the real life as rangers. And don't make it cheap. Let people pay because we don't have a big space. This is not a national park for people to come and see. This is hard work. So we are developing a curriculum. I know Nancy and yourself are working very close. DG, that money will come to you as KWS. It will be allocated. We want to have good quality of accommodation, but most important thing is the curriculum of the 1 week program. What would it be, and what is it going to achieve in people's life for the future? So that's a new program will be developed here in Manyani. Thank you very much. So today I don't have much. Mine is to say asanteni sana. Tangu niingie kwenye wizara hii, nimeingia nikatoswa kwenye bahari kuu, kwenye miamba, lakini nikaponyea chupu-chupu. Baadaye ikabidi niyavulie nguo, nianze kujua kuogelea kwenye nyanja hii na bahari hii. Leo nawaaga. Nataka kuwaaga kwa amani. Nataka kuwaaga kuwa nimejifunza kwenu nyinyi. Na leo najigamba kuwa nina elimu ya kutosha. Na nikielekea kwenye maisha yangu hayo mengine, nitaweza kusema tuliweza kutekeleza majukumu yetu na tumeweza kutekeleza huduma kwa nchi yetu. Kwa hivyo najigamba kwa leo nikiondoka, nikiwaaga, najua shirika la wanyamapori la Kenya limesimama imara, lina brigedia ambaye anapiga salute na bakora, lakini pia nina jeshi ambayo inaamini kwa kazi yake nzuri na kazi ambayo inaweza kuleta sifa njema ya nchi yetu tukufu. Nataka kumshukuru Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta kwa jukumu hili ambalo amenipatia, kwa sababu yeye ndio amenituza tuzo hili kwa hudumia wa Kenya kwa miaka 10 ya hatamu yake. Pia nataka kumshukuru Mheshimiwa hayati Mwai Kibaki kunipatia fursa ya miaka 7 iliyopita ya kuweza kuhudumia nchi yetu kwa nyadhifa mbalimbali za wizara mbalimbali. Si kwa sababu ni huduma peke yake, lakini ni fursa ya kujifunza mimi mwenyewe, na nataka kuambia nimejifunza na nimekuwa ni msomi na mgogo kwenye nyanja hii ya utalii na wanyama pori. Siwezi kuondoka bila kushukuru wizara yangu. Wizara yangu, huyu bibi asimame kidogo. Huyu bibi ameingia hivi juzi, hakuna miezi 6. Lakini tumekuwa na uhusiano mzuri kwa muda mfupi ambao tumekuwa. Kwa sababu mimi sitaki cheo chake, yeye hataki cheo changu. Na ikiwa ataka cheo changu, atangoja hiyo serikali ya pili. Na tunamwombea Mungu pia awe waziri labda. Kwa hivyo kulikuwa hakuna vurugu, kuna nidhamu, kuna ushauri. Nataka kumwambia Bi Zainabu, nataka kukushukuru kwa dhati na heshima kubwa ninakupa kwa wewe kweli ni mchapakazi. Asante sana. Wale wengine kwenye wizara yangu wasimame wote walioko hapa, Erastus na wengineo wote. Pia nataka kusema shukrani kwa wizara yote ambayo nimeshughulikia, wizara ya utalii na wizara ya idara ya utalii na idara ya wanyama wa pori. Pia tumefanya kazi pamoja, japokuwa minister nyingine ni mkali, lakini nataka kazi ichape, kwa sababu muhimu, the country first before any interest, and that has been my policy. It's about what is good for this country, what is good for my mandate, and what is good for all of us then comes later. So thank you very much, all the staff of the Ministry of Wildlife and Tourism. Thank you, Erastus. So yangu ni kusema asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki, na wale ambao ni askari wa pori wote Kenya hii na duniani, ninawapongeza. Nitarudi tena kuwa kama nyinyi sasa, lakini mtu wa kawaida. Nataka kusema pia Mungu awabariki, na pia please keep the trust and trust in God, and God will give you the passion that will be continue with your job. Thank you very much once again. I want to recognize also the Kenya Defence Forces. The Chief of Defence Forces has been a good friend and now an honorary warden for Rangers. And I want to say, Major General Peter Muteti, asante sana kwa kuja. This is a very important statement you guys are giving us today. I know it's not about presence. It's about supporting us, because this is our country, all of us. The Aruba Dam, the silting, has been committed by CDF, that will be done by the KDF. Again, the bridge in Savo West that is broken for the last 4 or 5 years because of floods, that's going to be repaired. The range, the rifle range here in Manyani is going to be fixed by KDF. Longonot and Hell's Gate, there are programs there. And Lake Nakuru, those are programs that KDF is going to work closely with Kenya Wildlife Service to make sure that those facilities and infrastructure are repaired. So it's not about just KWS and conserving wildlife. It's about collaboration, community and conservation, and enterprise. That is what is the policy of Kenya Wildlife Service. So I said, when I leave, I'm sure this is an institution that is strong, powerful, and will count on the Board of Trustees to guide them and to monitor these things of government policies are implemented. And I believe these are good people. I don't think these people have failed us. In fact, we have not supported them enough. And I believe the Board of Trustees will do everything to support these good people much more, and they can perform better. Thank you, and God bless you.